Words, such an integral part of language. But what happens when we take simple words with simple definitions and ask people what they mean? These are questions for humanity. If I said someone was smart, what does that mean to you?
Smart. That's tough to say because there's book smart, street smarts, and all sorts of things. I guess it just means an intelligence and openness that's able to adapt and change and learn and grow.
They're able to either grasp things quickly or pretty much grasp things quickly. You can be intelligent, I don't know. Smart is, book knowledge is good, but you can be hands-on knowledge and be just as smart. It's just, society tends to value book knowledge more, which is stupid. Because I know shit about automobiles, even though I took an automobile class in high school, but I still think it's a valuable skill.
That means they're brilliant in a way that they know things.
When I think of smartness, I think of first the generic term, just intelligence. And I love how in society today we have come to expand upon that. There's emotional intelligence, there's creative intelligence. But if someone says to me, this person is really smart, I think of them as being a Renaissance person. Whether they're a man or a woman, they're someone who knows a little bit about everything and can carry on an interesting conversation about a wide variety of topics. I get bored with people very easily, and that's really hard for me, and I have struggled with that my whole life, because I can really like someone, but I'm bored out of my mind with them. But when someone is what I think of as smart, they're so well-rounded that on that day that you want to talk about anime, they can talk with you about anime. And on a day that you want to talk about gardening, they can talk with you about gardening. Or they will look it up and they will wrap their mind around it, and they are as interesting as you need them to be at any given moment. And to me, that's what smart is.
To me, smart means that you are able to comprehend something that's not necessarily easy to comprehend. To me, it doesn't have to do with time, because sometimes things take a really long time to understand and to master. But to me, it's having the ability to do the work to master something, whether that's something that's technical, or that's something that is creative, or, like book smart, like studying history or mathematics, or something where you're going off to a university.
That they're intuitive, that they have common sense. Smart to me is common sense. Smart to me is not book sense. That's something you can, learn something in a book. But common sense is a sense of knowing how the world really works and understanding on a different level than just education.
I think if somebody was smart, if you told me that, I would think that they are intelligent.
Intelligent. If somebody is smart, it means they're intelligent in some form or another. It can be that they're quick-witted, that they're curious, that they're interested in learning new things.
They know how to act. They know how to behave themselves. They know how to make good decisions.
Usually, if it's out of context, I would assume it's because they're smart in terms of, like, book smart, I would say. someone that they could be street smart too, which is let's see. Yeah, I would probably say if someone were to if you were to tell me that this person's smart, I would just assume that they're probably smart in a like a more like a book smart way at first. Yeah.
Their ability to adapt to change, I think, is probably being smart. You know, because life likes to throw you a lot of curveballs, and you have to be able to roll with the punches, and being smart is being able to take what life gives you and make it into something better.
Witty, I guess, that like they know what they're doing, or like, you know, they know their way around certain things. They can understand certain ideas and topics.
It means that they are either intellectually smart or that they know more stuff about things like people. Like, just because you're smart doesn't mean that you are necessarily a people person, and certain skills can make you smart in certain areas.
That they know a lot of things, or like they're confident in their ability to understand and learn stuff. And
I think that they're very intelligent and that they can do anything that they put their mind to, because they can figure things out very quickly and just try to figure things out in the best way. They can either be intelligent, smart, or just the choices they make can be smart as well.
They have some kind of knowledge, whether it's cooking, painting, baking, math, computers, your stereotypical nerd. Some people may not do well in school, but they excel at other things. So
they are knowledgeable about things.
To me, if someone is smart, they are knowledgeable, they have lots of information that they can share with you, they're willing to give out to the world and show people and be like, you know, they're informative. Like they know a lot of things, they want to share a lot of things, and hopefully use them for the better.
Means that they know facts and that they can use those facts in worldwide problems.
I think someone who not only has an education, you know, through books, but also through life. And I think emotional intelligence is one of the key aspects of being smart.
We can hold a conversation, and even if we disagree, we'll be able to come to a conclusion.
I think it means they're clever and they can figure things out. Not about academics or anything like that, but I think if you're a clever person, you can kind of make it through life. I think that you're smart as well.
Personally, I don't like to rank intelligence, so I try not to, qualify people as smart or dumb. I definitely don't believe in the IQ system because of its history. But if someone does say to me, oh yeah, that person over there is smart, I might construe it as, oh, this person is capable of being a skeptic or questioning the reality around them, I guess.
I think there's different types of smart. There's street smart, there's book smart, there's all different levels. So I think you really have to know the person, hang out with them, really get to know them, and then see, what kind of smart they actually are.
They know how to figure things out for themselves.
That depends on so many things.
There's book smart, there's people smart, there's heart smart. I'd have to ask what kind of smart you meant.
Oh, maybe someone who I could like have a conversation with and it not turn into an argument. Someone who I feel like I could give them an idea and they can actually like think along the same lines as me.
Everybody is gifted in their own way, and not everybody is the same.
That's hard to say because I don't really consider myself that smart. But I would say if for someone to be smart, I would say they'd have to not only have a wide variety of subjects that they're very knowledgeable in, but I think they also need to be able to convey what they're trying to say well. I think that someone who can make an actual intelligent argument for something, I'm always very impressed, and they come across as much smarter than just spouting, I don't know, random trivia. Although I do think that being exceeding in different topics also helps.
It means that not only do they know a lot of stuff, but they're funny and stuff.
Well, in the realm of knowledge, being smart is knowing a lot of things, but there's a lot of smart people that don't have any street sense, so their level goes down a bit. In my opinion, I think you have to be smart in many ways. The choices that you make, using the knowledge that you have to your advantage and to help others.
It means they're quick, it means they're intelligent, it means they can make decisions. They have an insight into how to do things, how to make things